It started with a dream to create an RDA that would beat out all the others. That man gave us the drop. Not being satisfied, having to come up with something else that would top the drop. He went back to the drawing boards. That man gave us the drop Solo. Now the question is, does this top the drop? Sorry folks, I can't keep a straight face. What's going on folks? ST here, and yes, today we're going to be looking at a new RDA from the Vapor Chronicles and Digiflavor. Today we're going to be looking at the Drop Solo. This one was sent to me for the purpose of this review. So let's go down, take a look at it, put a build in it. We are going to wick it, all that good stuff. Come back up, give you my final thoughts. So let's go down and take a look at this one. All right, so here's what you're going to get in the box. The Drop Solo. You're also going to get another top cap. That is a PMMA cap with the old man drip tip on it. Fully adjustable, and that breaks down with a beauty ring. This one does measure when it's on at 24 millimeters. You're also going to get 2 coils and an Allen tool. Also, you're going to get a bag with a tri-tool, 510 drip tip adapter, gold-plated 510 pin, some extra O-rings, and some extra post screws in there. So, let's take a look at the RDA first. This one is a 22 millimeter RDA single coil. You can see the logoing on the side, the Drop Solo. The airflow does resemble the original drop, just in a smaller scale. It does have the knurling at the top, so you can adjust your airflow. It's got some tension on it too, but not terribly bad. But it does have a little bit on there. I do like the tension that it holds. But it's both sides, just like the original drop. Functions just the same. I like to have mine wide open though when I use it. You're also going to have the regular 510 pin pre-installed when you get it. As you can see on the bottom, Drop Solo Digiflavor. So let's look at the deck on this one. And I am normally pretty good at popping this without putting it on something, which I'm going to have to put it on something. There we go. So, here is the deck. It is a 2-post. And yes, those posts look just like the drop, the original one, except in a smaller scale. It does have the flathead grub screws in there for your post. It's got a pretty deep little juice well on it for a 22 millimeter device. Real easy to build on. And we'll put a build in here in just a second. Now the thing about this one right here is that you can go either way with your coils on this one. You can just drop them in and cut your leads here at the bottom, or you can come from underneath and cut your leads at the top and then just bend it out. Now I haven't gone from underneath. It's just something I haven't done and never planned on doing with it. I really feel that this was made for just dropping them in, cutting them, so that's how I'm going to show you how to do this. Some people have even taken it to the point of putting dual coils in this
And again, that is something that I will not do, because to me this is pretty much a setup for a single coil, and that's the way I choose to use it. So that's the way I'm going to show you how we put a build in on this one. So real nice. This does come in 3 colors. It comes in a black stainless like this one, or a gold. And it also comes with this PMMA setup. It's a little plastic. Now this is what I've been running the most right here. I do use the stainless just a little bit, but this is what I have caught myself using more than anything. And the cool thing about it, it's basically just a replica of this right here, but being in a plastic. But what I love so much about this is that I can chain vape on this right here, and there's just no heat on it at all. It's something that's not going to get hot. Even though you're not really running high wattages on something like this, still I have found myself using this more than anything. You can see that the airflow configuration is a little different on this one. You just have those 6 slots on each side, but they are, just like the other, fully adjustable. Now this one does have a little bit more tension, and again, I keep my airflow wide open on this. I'm certain over time, if you're somebody that likes to adjust this off and on, it's going to loosen up for you a little bit, but I keep mine wide open and never turn it, so mine's still pretty tight on there. But this does break down too. Like I said, you got your old man drip tip there that we all love to use. And this is a little bit hard to get out. Like I said, I don't really take it apart that much when I clean it. I typically don't break it down when I clean it. I just wash it out like it is. But one thing I do have to say about this, and I do rinse this out quite a bit, as you can notice over time, at least with this one, you're gonna notice a little bit of staining that goes on with it, and I've really washed this one up pretty good, and you can still see just a little bit of a tint on it. Not a deal breaker by any means, and to me it's not even a con. Again, I've enjoyed using it so much, but be prepared if this is a cap that you are going to use on a non-stop basis. You can expect there's going to be just a little bit of color change to that right there. But I know if you get the black one, it has more of a smoked plastic to it, so you know, you won't see it on one like that. But this one, you are going to detect it a little bit, but again, not a deal breaker at all. But this has been the exact setup I've been using more than anything with it. And again, you have this little beauty ring at the bottom that does go with it. So putting this on a device, this is going to measure out to be 24 millimeters, the beauty ring. So let's throw a build in here and wick it real fast. Alright, so I've placed my coil in there. All you want to do, for me, I leave mine at about that height right there. As you can see, I've got it sitting in there. I have went and tightened them down completely. So what you can do at this point, just stick your snips in there and listen to them go flying. Now that's something you want to watch out for right there. If you clipped them like I just clipped them, make sure that your lead did not stay in the deck anywhere, get caught up behind there. That is just something you want to watch out for right there, because you will have a short. So I'm free and clear of any debris now. So easy, what you want to do, stick your tool in there, and then you just want to bend it on over. Put it right there about that spot. Could stand to even go down just a little bit further. And I'm going to push that over just a hair. And I think that's about where I'm going to want it. So again, I'm going to put my top cap on. You can see my coil is right there. So I am good to go. Real easy to build on this. Another thing that I like that they did too with the PMMA cap is that they cut the notches out in here also, just like they did on the stainless cap or whatever other cap you have. That was one thing I always liked about the original drop, so that's definitely a plus on here. So there's no guesswork in it. Just slide it on and you know it's going to go into place. So let's go ahead and wick this. All right, got it all wicked up, ready to go. Just make sure that you leave this area in between here free. Don't put your wicking up in there. Got a nice little wick job on there. So I'm gonna get this thing juiced up. We're gonna go up top, vape on it, and I'll give you my final thoughts.
All right, and we are back. Please observe. $60 on a single coil, running a 21700 device. This is the perfect setup right here. Battery life for days because I'm running low wattages and I'm getting a vape that I'm enjoying off of a single coil. A year ago, for me, that would have been unheard of. And with all the great choices of single coil RDAs out there, this one seems to hold a little special place in my heart right now because I keep using it every day and just enjoy it. And I really think the reason why I love this one so much is just the way that the airflow is set up. It's like perfect for my needs. And I will even go to the point to say that I've told you I've had this for like 3 weeks now, and I've taken this device, this setup right here with me to work pretty much every single day since I've had it now. And really that's kind of unheard of with me because typically I like to take RTAs to work. So for me to take an RDA to work and use it, it's kind of unheard of. So you know that I've been enjoying it. Whew. Brian, y'all did a great job on this one again. You knocked it out the park, son. Congrats to you and Digiflavor on this one. Also, if you're big into squonking, perfect little device to throw on a squonker. I mean, it's an all-around perfect little setup. So, one place right now, if you're looking for them, Vapor DNA has them for $32.99. They've only got 2 colors in stock at the moment, the gold and the stainless steel. They are out of the black. But I'm certain if you hop around on a few sites, you can track down a black one if that's what you're looking for. So with everything that you get with this, with the PMMA cap and what other stainless black or gold cap that you decide to go with, it's a perfect kit for that price right there. So all in all, great deal. So again, I really have enjoyed this one right here. So if you're looking for a single coil RDA, again, if you're somebody that loves to squonk or somebody that just wants to run it in power mode like I've been doing, like with this, ideal for you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to get out of here. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. With that being said, we're out of here. Y'all have a good one.